Hi Halstead. I miss everybody so much. I hope that everybody is staying safe and staying healthy. Since we're all kind of trapped in our houses and we're isolating and trying to keep ourselves healthy, it sort of had me start to think about maybe laying on a beach, or what are we going to be able to do when we finally get out of our houses. So I thought, why don't we do a science lesson on oceans? We can pretend for a second that we're not inside and that we're sitting on a beach somewhere, or being able to see some ocean waves. So today's science lesson is all about oceans. Let's see how many facts you already knew. Did you know that there are 5 oceans in our world? We have the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, and the Southern Ocean. If you've ever been to maybe Ocean City or something a little bit closer to us, does anybody know what ocean that is? Give you a second to think. You got it! The Atlantic Ocean. That's what we put our feet in, or what we sit and look at if we ever go somewhere local to us. What's really interesting about all of the oceans in the world is that they all connect, and they actually take up most of Earth. If you ever look at a globe or a picture of the Earth, you'll see so much blue, more blue than green. Stay tuned for fact number 2. Did you know that oceans were formed billions of years ago? That's how long they've been around. When the Earth was first starting to form, it was incredibly hot. There was no water. But as time went on and the Earth started to cool a little bit, some of the gases started to condense, and then it began to rain, and all the rain filled up these large areas, and they filled and filled and filled, and that's what gave us our oceans. That's how oceans were formed billions of years ago. Did you know that? When we see water, we just see the top of the water, right? If you're at the beach or if you're watching on TV, we see that top layer of water. That's what we look at. But did you know that in an ocean, there are actually 4 different layers? We call them zones, but they're similar to layers. There are 4 of them. That very top zone, that's called the sunlit zone, which, if you think about it, kind of makes sense because that's what the sun's going to be touching. So it kind of makes sense that that's what it would be called. The second zone, the one right underneath of the sunlit zone, that's called the twilight zone. Then the third zone, or that third layer, that's called the dark zone. And then at the very bottom on the ocean floor, that last zone is called the abyss zone. That's it. Those are the 4 zones of the ocean. Oceans have a lot of plants, but did you know that they're actually different from the plants that we have on land? When we have plants on land, they have what we call roots, and that's how they end up growing. But in the ocean, that's not how their plants grow. Their plants actually attach to rocks, and they grow from there. And similar to on land, there are a lot of animals in the ocean that not only eat the plants, but they hide in them too. Not only are there plants in the ocean, but there are so many animals. We have whales, fish, sea turtles, crabs, eels, shrimp, squid, so many animals. Can you think of an animal that I didn't list? If you can think of an animal that lives in the ocean, add it into the comments below and see all the animals that we can list. Wow, the ocean's pretty cool. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I would love to keep doing these if you guys have ideas about something else that you would like to talk about or learn about. If there's a science topic that you would like to research or hear more about, add it to the comments and we can keep doing videos like this. Also, if there are any ocean facts that I did not mention that you already know or that you read about after this, add those to the comments as well. I'd love to see how much we can learn about oceans. Bye.